Morgantown, where a half dozen Mountaineer seniors seek 15 home wins. UCF takes on West Virginia. Our starters, Chance Moore has been great of late, almost 13 per in his last.
West Virginia Mountaineer. Let's go, Johnny.
West Virginia top 25 in defensive efficiency per efficiency.
Illini team.
West Virginia gets off to some slow starts offensively. Floyd puts it in. And who plays point and wears number 1 for UCF like you did in Themis Falls is everything.
Absolutely. He is the key that gets it going. You see right there, a little up.
Mountaineers in the half court. Honor Huff takes a lot of threes, makes a lot of threes. Kick corner, Lorien for 3. Rainbow. Riley Kugel says foul concern of late. Stillwell, showing the shake. Good leave on the block and a cleanup bucket for 100 dimes for a third straight year. Eagle stack hesitant in the corner, has a size advantage. Obi Oha springs him free, and the elbow J is a miss. West Virginia elite at denying twos. Grain to the lane, giveaway, responded in kind, hang and miss, put back, stay with it, and rolls away for Jordan Burks.
More of these guys, use the energy you're going to get from this crowd. All right, senior day is a game you'll never forget for the rest of your life. So you want to make sure the West Virginia go out the right note. Great backdoor.
Lorien off a drop step. There's a 3-set timer.
So these little ball screens you're going to see all night from West Virginia, and that's why.
Target tapped by Bull. UCF maintains. Folks, defender down, floats it up. Stillwell couldn't grab it. Honor Huff on the trot. Eagle staff for 3. Got it! For his stability. So now UCF in the half court. Carmelo Pacheco is in. All that man does is shoot and hit threes. A couple of giveaways for the Mountaineers.
You know, not a bad push, just a bad decision right there from Jenkins once he got into the painted area. Play fast, and their offense gets going. So tonight, let's see if Ross Hodges can be early and effective on the break.
Purposeful pause, and Stillwell snaps it denied. 5 to shoot. No urgency. Huff, they need a hoist. 2. Huff contested corner 3. Got it! Hand of late. Picks up the pound. 7 to shoot. Jenkins off the jab step for 3. No. Just rattles away for Folks. Jenkins with the inside position. Stillwell bumps him. Eagle staff gets end line. Reverse! He has 10 points in the paint against one of the elite 2-point defenses in the country.
It really has been. Hasn't been much resistance so far on some of these drives, but you'd expect that to change.
Stepping into it. Floyd gives to Huff. Ball screen, roll with it. Pacheco picked off on high. Got it! Possessions than West Virginia. Obi Oha duped himself. Nearly gives it away. Floyd wide open off the up fake. Cuts closer. Layup. For 3, an air ball. 5 to shoot. Little time. They reset the timer. Jenkins stride in. Off iron. Bull just.
They sure do. And then the leader tonight was Riley Kugel. He was front line, front and center as the player to heckle tonight.
Folks hits iron, and he has hit 4 triples already. And they're working that timer, milking the clock. Jasper Floyd penetrating. Great look. Obi Oha able to finish. Folks isolated on Floyd, drags him into the paint, falling away. No. Bull able to save it. 12-2 run, 9 unanswered in over 3.5 minutes. Eagle staff right of the lane, miss.
Single time.
Tough miss. Bull rips it down. UCF needs points. Kugel on the trot. Surges down the lane. Up and in. And that snaps.
Basketball, that is not the West Virginia style. They're going to be bumper-to-bumper traffic, nice and slow.
Nice. Threaded bounce pass and 1.
What West Virginia has done to start this game.
You want to see sloppiness, see my handwriting. That's why I type everything. And 1.
Without him attacking the paint consistently, you can really, really slow down this UCF offense. And West Virginia is one of the best defense in the Big 12 for a reason.
Kugel for 3. Inline Moore, kick to Floyd. Lorien opposite into the corner. Moore wide open. Got it. Fence Eagle staff briefly doubled. Lorien extra pass. Extra. 3-ball Moore.
Off this building here tonight.
Jasper Floyd 8 to shoot. Moore gets another shot. Slithers by Kugel. Rejected hard by Bull. What a...
And it's no problem.
Stillwell trying to rake through against Lorien. Muscles end line. Rejected. Puts it back up. Swatted again. Cambridge cleans it up. An inside spot. Eagle staff Bull. Bad pass telegraphed to Kugel. Euro. Bank Banker is in.
Who's the National Player of the Year at Duke. Seeing some of these big guys lead their teams this year. Florida's front court, I mean, it's just going to be a lot of fun.
5 to shoot. Jenkins begging for it. Tough!
And Ross Hodge is not complaining about them being a little odd character in this first half, knocking down these triples.
Well, Lorient was wide open on the cut. 3 last possession. UCF looking for rhythm. Trying to cut into this deficit. Johnson off the bounce. Driving on Lorient. Got closer. And
creators and shot makers in this entire league.
3rd most three-point attempts in the country. Lorient given an angle. And defensive.
You get the defense to sag down. You go up over the top for the big play.
You were a football man and hoops in your high school days, right?
Give me a call.
Foul pole was his first. You had also shared that if you were to go...
Right, and you know, right now, you don't want to rush anything. You want to take this double-figure lead into halftime if you're the Mountaineers' big shot.
Thomas Smith.
The halftime down 6 or 7 here would just feel totally different for them.
Middle schoolers rejoice. Cambridge rejected by... Goes opposite. Kogel, deep 3! No, and right! Brief window on high. Lob to his big and Bowl. Has it knocked free.
Virginia defense for triples. Too much on the perimeter right now for the Knights.
3-ball. Burks out of the corner. A miss. Long board.
I know he knocks down shots from the outside, but he also can affect the game in other ways.
Catch, shoot, and a miss off the... A much better free throw shooter. 56% last year, 74 this year. He's already missed the front end. Does hit the...
Like it's going to change this whole game because they're going to be stout defensively.
Kugel wide open. Banker! Hit.
No question. You want to get a bye if you're West Virginia, obviously heading into the Big 12 tournament before you run into the likes of a Houston.
And foul issue. He had 2 at about the 6-minute mark in the first. So, able to get it to Eaglestaff. 9 to shoot. Has the size advantage up. Folks floats it up and in. He was in a...
And there's sneaky ways to get a guy at rest.
So Folks converts him.
UCF pulling the comeback.
Jenkins falls down, lost his footing, quick low, great up fake, slide closer. Thomas, kick corner, 3-ball and air ball for...
So you mentioned earlier, you know, also there's a small pocket of Marshall fans, you know, that love the Thundering Herd, but West Virginia, this is the state poetry, right? You're going to get the ball to a guy like Honor Huff, allow him to make a play, make a shot.
Johnson able to hang, but not hit. Back. Folks in on Eaglestaff. Burks. 9 to shoot, driving on Lorient, slams on the brakes and puts it home. Thomas screen for Huff, over top they fight knowing the shooting promise of Huff. And a foul, that'll be Chris Johnson with his
quickness is the trouble.
Lorient trying to muscle with that left shoulder, pound with the right hand, able to spin and miss.
No real shot blocker on the court for UCF. Get what you want in the 2-point land.
Folks puts it in, you can feel him.
And he's just going to be aggressive here in these final 13 minutes, trying to make a play every time down the floor for UCF.
Wide open up top, off rim, wonders closer, hang and bank, a miss.
And see, that is a great job of running Jordan Burks off the line.
Behind the back, Jenkins! And he's hit.
4% from the free throw line. If we just made 75%, we could have won, you know? For Ross Hodge and his team has been staggering. That's obviously a game they wanted to win, coming off a win over a ranked BYU team.
Folks to Stillwell, good up fake, drop step.
Not being defended by the smaller Cambridge to go to it. Go to it.
Lorient lob, Obioha, you called it, partner, in and out.
If the UCF's gonna switch these sort of actions, they're gonna have mismatches, just gotta see them.
Folks, tough shot.
Redshirt junior, Mississippi State transfer, not having him has thrust a guy like Osaway into the reserve position.
Folks saw a seam that closes quickly, trying to reset. Oh, creative artistry. The lead was 13 for West Virginia, whittled to 4. Huff hit on the act of a 3. 3 free throws to come for Huff, and of course, as you guys were reminiscing before the shoot-around today, you know, you're connecting with one another. You're big in Taco Fall, one of the great shot blockers ever, Zion Williamson.
No question,
Of the video when it came to Zion Williamson from Johnny Dawkins.
Yes, so for most scouting reports, you see the highlights of a terrific attack. You see Zion Williamson jogging back on defense, missing dunks, trying to bring him back to real life. And then the second play of the game.
Jenkins 8 to shoot. Show and shake. Jenkins. Up fake, 3 seconds. Huff, quick trigger. Got it. Breathing room bucket. Honor Huff has been up to it.
He's just so much fun to watch play, man. Big time.
Already has 17 to lead the game. Johnson gives him some ground. Moore out of the corner. Hangs and hits it.
Right now, Johnny Dawkins is contemplating when does he put his starting four, his starting famous folks in the game right now. So Chris Johnson, man, in the backup point guard duties.
Kugel on high. Got it. Snap.
Downhill and get twos, you're actually okay with it, but you don't want to allow threes to get them back in this ball game.
Oh, heat check. Huff. He's fouled again.
From Jeffrey Anderson,
who is now speaking to Kugel after he picked up his second. And Huff not only
I mean, if you're West Virginia, whenever there's a technical foul or anything like that, the other four players on the court just start heading to half court. Hit one here in the top of the key most recently, and that just kind of came organically. I think if you're UCF, Johnson is what they're going to need here down the stretch.
Huff now with 20 to lead the game. Twisting ball away, Johnson, miss. So good right now on the cut. Chance Moore has been his Batman. Hesitant three is a man. Well, back into the game. You called for it, partner. You like it?
Yeah, you got to go with it. I mean, 15-point game. Can't hold him out too much longer as the sharpshooter and look to turn over West Virginia.
The last of the one-and-ones in the game. And he hits the first.
Part of it, this is how they play, but also this is definitely a time to be patient.
Moore with Jenkins shaping up. The long two
has not been able to get much going offensively. But let's see if guys like Kugel and Burks.
The clock tick a little bit more.
That's smart basketball, though.
Huff down the grade of the lane. Oha! Finish it. Left the line. No field goal makes for the Knights in 3.5 minutes. Stillwell trying to change that. Flat miss. The margin on the board ties as the biggest difference of the game. Oh, right over the top. And Burke shield and sink. Trying to trap, but passing out of it. Huff, a deep three. Off the heel.
I like Honor Huff. If you're UCF, you got to attack early now and look to get something. There you go.
Folks does just that. Gets the layup. He's got it. Lorian. Great pass to Moore, up and in. Michael Stillwell, 74% on the year, has had a miss tonight, and he converts. Into that player who's down. Stillwell hits the second. Kick to Johnson. UCF doesn't have time. Needs to get good looks quickly. Johnson puts it up and a miss. And it's still Kansas City. They are the 7 seed if they win and Cincinnati loses at TCU.
Defense in college basketball since Kelvin Sampson arrived, and then Duke as well on that upper echelon is absolutely spectacular.
Folks pops the three, miss. Huff tried to shape up, lob to Floyd, 7 to shoot. Calmness from the guard. Floyd 4 to shoot. Lorian reverse. Double bonus. Huff already's got 20 to lead the game, including 6 for 6, making wins. Took down Kansas, took down BYU, won at Cincinnati, at UCF, trying to make it a sweep. And
to figure out, 13 with 2 minutes to go. Things are getting a little crunchy. Good pass.
Lorian, two-handed flush. Wanted them to work more clock, but it felt like West Virginia really wanted that slam dunk response.
You got to take that one. J. Haggerty less. Kansas State team is a game that even on the road, they really, really wish they could have picked up. Even before you get to the tournament, it's craziness. There's always controversy. There's always things that you go. And I mean, and obviously at North Texas, teams were built on toughness, physicality, but he said he wants similar things when you come to Morgantown going against Ross Hodge. They're going to be defensively tough, and they're going to make things challenging on you. So this is the first year of a build-out.
So they have 4 men back at midcourt. Exploit
for these seniors, isn't it?
Folks hit 1 extra day before they get underway in Kansas City. Here for the first time in 9 seasons, West Virginia claims 15.